Hello, I'm Chris. You're watching Park Pass, and today I'm at the beautiful Efteling here in the Netherlands. I'm going to show you the Efteling, the winter holidays from top to bottom. We'll be doing a full tour of here, this amazing, beautiful park here, Efteling. Efteling. This is awesome, and they have it all decorated for the winter time. So let's go do it. Let's go check it out. This is the entrance right here. This is the Theater de Efteling. They have this amazing show called Caro. And this is a ticketed show that you pay extra to go see, and the show times start when Efteling closes. This over here is this brand new Efteling hotel that's going to be opening up in 2025. We are here in the winter time. It is cold. I feel a little cold. My nose is a little red, and my hands are a little bit cold. And there's a cold, brisk wind. So we're gonna try, but I'm gonna try to show you everything I can here at Efteling here at the wintertime because it is amazing. Ooh, I had to put my hat on. It's a little cold here, guys. Okay, so I want to show you this lake. There are 4 giant frogs. You see the frog right there. There is a frog across the way. There's a frog right there. And there's one more in the corner down there. In the evening, they do a show here. It's kind of like World of Color. And it is the largest water show in all of Europe. Has over 200 fountains. And they just try to make it like green, like eco-friendly. They used to have like pyrotechnics, and they took that out, and now they have these special lights. It's supposed to be better for the environment. And it is the 3rd largest water show, I think, in the world, behind the Bellagio in Las Vegas and the one in Dubai. All right, guys, we're gonna keep walking through here. There's the train. There's Amanda right there. Very excited. This is really beautiful in the winter time here, especially in the evening time. They have like photo ops here. They have Little Red Riding Hood and the Red Knight. Right there. One thing we notice here at Efteling is they have these little tiny food stops all over. They have specialty hot chocolate, specialty coffee, they have like churros and milkshakes. Oh, look at all this fun stuff over here. And these are very popular. It looks like these are waffles. They have all kinds of good stuff here. Warm waffles. Okay, so this is the beginning of Efteling. You're walking through. You'll notice all the trees. There's tons and tons of trees here. Now, of course, I hardly have any leaves because it's the winter time, but it feels like you're on a Sunday stroll in a park. That's the vibe that Efteling gives. This here is the Fabula restaurant. And we're gonna keep walking. Amanda and we're gonna go, I think they're called pofferties, these little Dutch pancakes. That's what we're gonna go get. So Amanda and I have been talking about this a lot. Disney feels magical. But we're like, what is the feeling of Efteling? Efteling feels enchanted, beautiful and enchanted, and outdoorsy. It feels like you're outdoors in an enchanted forest. They have these wonderful little like fountains. It's really stunning and very beautiful area. We were here during the summertime, and we absolutely fell in love with this park. And while we were here in the summertime, we met with some of our Dutch friends, and they said, come back in the winter. So you need to see Winter Wonderland. So we are back here, and we absolutely love it. It is cold, and the only thing is we wish that there would have been snow on the ground, but it is really stunning. And as it gets darker in the evening, I will show you, there's tons and tons of Christmas trees. They're all lit up. There's a Winter Wonderland. I'll show you the Winter Wonderland. We're going to show you how amazing this beautiful little park is. This is, you can see the mascot here, the statue of it, and then right behind it, he's the mascot of Efteling. I think his name is Pardoes. And he's this little jester. And if you look right over here, there is another, this is like a donut. They have all these, what is this? Heart-shaped cookie and a warm drink. They have an apple flap, sausage pastry, cheese pastry. They have a warm cinnamon bun. These are very popular, and everywhere you go, they have these little shops. Oh, look at this. Chimney cake. There's, look at this. It seems like there's lots of these little teeny tiny places to eat. During the summertime, this sprays water. During the winters, it's not spraying water. Oh, look at the palace, it's sparkling. The palace is still lighting up.
That's the song they play in the globe. Oh, really? There's a button.
This would kind of be like their castle, right? But inside this attraction, it's not a boat ride, it's a trackless ride, and you go through, and the jester, he takes you on a little adventure. And you can either search for, you get a choice. So you get on the attraction, or do you want to search for treasure? Do you want to be a hero? Or do you want to search for music? And then you get to go on and search. It's a very fun attraction. Now this here is the pancake pules. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kuchen is this is like this amazing, beautiful kitchen. You go in and they have these huge giant pancakes. They're very good. They have savory, they have sweet, very fun. I'm going to take us on this ride, guys. It's only a little 5-minute wait. Let's go on the ride. Beautiful little fountain right here. One thing we noticed, the lines here, they're not very long because I think it's the winter time. Most people, maybe they just don't come here as often during the cold. Everybody has hats and coats on because it's kind of cold. The name of this attraction is called Symbolica. During the summer, it's a little more people are here. You see the lines go way back there during the summertime. But here we are. We are about to enter into Symbolica.
Entree. Regel 505. Punctual. Protocol Secretary of this palace. Mijn naam is O.J. Punctuel.
So that's the king. This is like the secretary, and then the jester comes and causes some problems, but it's fun for us.
Welkom, werd en goed begrepen? Mooi. Belangrijk. U zult zo dadelijk namelijk oog in oog. Wat is dit?
Alle tovertwinkels, hallo allemaal.
Pardoes, onze koninklijke tovenaar.
Wat een saaie boel zeg.
Wat? No. Obey the rules. Denk aan de regels.
Transito, culto, fabulu. Trage treden, open u.
The first time I saw this, I thought we were going to go up those stairs. I couldn't believe when they opened up.
Kom, snel. Geen tijd te verliezen. Entree.
When you ride this ride, you get to choose. Do you want to look for treasure? Do you want to be a hero? Or do you want to do the music tour? There's the music tour, the heroes tour, and the treasure tour. And the ride's exactly the same, except if you choose, at the very end, you get to choose, you go into a separate room for whatever you've chosen.
Okay, so this is how many layers I have on. I have my winter coat out here. I have a puffy coat underneath this. Underneath that, I have a warm sweater. And then underneath that, I have like thermal long johns. So a ton of layers because it is biting cold. It goes right through you. But I love it. It's so fun.
What do you have under the thermal long johns?
And under the thermal long johns, I have nothing. Skin. But I love it. I love that everyone's bundled up. People, you know, they face the cold, and all the children are like bundled up, so they're so stinking cute with their rosy cheeks, and they're in their like warm clothes. And even the babies, like there's babies everywhere here, and they're just in like their warm little sleeping bags and coats and beanies. It's just so cute. But even with all these layers, like I can still feel the icy like coldness bite through.
The sign says, like, in the meantime, choose one of your tours. This is the third time we've ridden the ride. The first time, Miles chose the hero tour. Then the second time we rode it, he chose the treasure tour. So today, Miles said that he wants to do the music tour because it's the one we have not done yet. This is where the line divides. You get in either music, hero, or treasure. All right, if you chose treasure, that'd be red. This is blue for the hero. And we've got green because we're on the music tour. It's in a trackless system. Very fun for kids. And if you sit on the front row, they have buttons for you to push. Here comes our car. Okay, the tour has started, and here we go, going to this enchanted castle. Here comes the jester, and he sends us on our way. You can see the butterflies. It's a little town that lives right by a volcano. All right, we're coming up to my very favorite part. I love this part. Look right here, the window. It drips water on your head too. All right, so now you can go into the different rooms. If you chose treasure, you go there. We are music green, so we're gonna go in here. This is where you get to push the button in the front.
Charles nou, ik stop deze tour. Dat u zichzelf nog in de spiegel durft aan te kijken. Stelletje ongehoorzamer.
Wat is er aan de hand? Trubbels?
O jee, pardoes.
Ik heb iets slims bedacht. We bundelen onze kracht. Druk zoveel als je kan op het knopje hiervoor. Doe goed je best en de tour gaat weer door.
Waag het niet, don't you
Heel
dare.
goed blijven drukken. Illumina Fantasia.
Nou ja.
That's the only difference. So like we went that one room for music and then the other one for treasure. Other than that, the whole ride's the same. Music room. That's the little music room. Very cute. The King's Banquet.
Fantasie, de bron van alle magie.
That's the end of the ride. Takes your photo on the ride. And this is the exit of the ride. Okay, now we're gonna go do what we want to do the very most. Oh, do you guys see these right here? These are free. And these are like little strollers for kids. You grab them, you pull the little kids around. They're so cute. All right, so this is the brand new attraction here at Efteling. It is very popular. In fact, right now it's one of the most popular attractions in all of Europe. It's a completely original attraction. They developed it specifically here for Efteling. And what it is, it's the floor rotates in a big circle, and then on top of that you have 5 other discs that rotate around in a circle. Not only does it rotate, but the floor also goes like this up and down, and then it also rises and then drops you. The theming is set to be like this spooky conductor, and he's conducting a musical orchestra of ghosts, demons, and it's the Macabre. Very fun attraction, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's interesting because yesterday we met a fan of Efteling in a park pass. He's like, "Are you here to ride Dance Macabre?" I'm like, "Yes." He goes, "It's been open for 2 months. It has not broken down one time. And it's been very efficient, and people love this attraction, and it's awesome." The theming for this attraction, the queue line, is immaculate. Now they're explaining what's going on.
Heel lang geleden, op vrijdag de 13e van het jaar 8.
This is Joseph Charlatan. He's a conductor, and apparently I think the story is he was doing a concert on Friday the 13th, and he died, and this demon cat came up to, you can see this door's moving. Like this demon cat came and took over, and now he's coming back from the dead to do another concert, and we get to dance to his concert. I don't understand the demon cat part, but that's part of the story. The theming here is amazing. So see, look, they have this fog in the background. We're walking. It's amazing. Here we are. We're going to this musical concert, and you cannot film on this ride, so I can't film to show you. But I'll try to do my best to describe once the ride's over. But look at this. This is the theming. It's amazing. Look, there's like a little skull. You can see on this side, there's little skulls down there. This is beautiful. This is why Efteling is such an amazing park. You see that they kept the forest area, and they have to. It's part of their, they have to keep so much forest area when they build a new attraction. Look at that. They even have some bats hanging on the tree. Okay, we're about to go in. This is what you ride in, is a cart like this. This is the inside, and out of the organ, a ghost appears. That's where Joseph conducts the orchestra for the dance. It was very good. I'll explain the whole ride when we get out of here. All right, you guys, we just got out of this amazing attraction. Babe, what do you think of this?
I'm obsessed with this attraction. I absolutely love it. It's so good. Like, I almost started to cry. I was like, this is so fun and scary. The way that it starts out reminds me of Alien Encounters. Like, it's actually really terrifying. The first 30 seconds, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, you're in this auditorium. You hear like something like stomping, and the seats are like boom, boom, boom. And then you hear like flapping, and then you feel like the breeze on your face. It was very like Alien Encounters. And if you guys know me, I love that attraction. I'm sad it's gone. So this was, I was like, oh my gosh, this is happening. This is so good. And then once it starts and you're twirling with the music, and it's like the room is going all crazy, and there's, you know, like a demon in the corner, but then there's ghosts playing the instruments and the conductor. Like oh my gosh, so good.
So good. Okay, it's amazing. So here's what happens. You get in the room, and when the ride first starts, there's a pile of instruments right at the very center. And it's like a little cat peeks out. I don't understand the whole cat thing, but the cat peeks out at you. And then all of a sudden the ride starts, and those instruments kind of form. They start building up like looks like a beast is coming out of it. Then it goes completely pitch black. You then hear this giant beast walking. It's like boom, boom, boom. And every time you take a step, you bounce. You're And then all of a sudden, the lights come back on, and the conductor is now up there, and he starts conducting music. And there's like a violin that's playing. The room starts spinning around, and you start spinning, and you start going like at different angles. And if you look, you see there are musicians. There's like 3 skeletons. One's playing the triangle, and then there's another one playing like there's a guy playing the organ. And as he's playing, his back is to you. Also, you hear like his neck breaks, and his head spins around, and he looks at you. And it goes faster and faster, and you start going up like this all around. Then you get to the very top of the ride, and then it just drops, and it goes back to being pitch black. And then when the lights come back on, the conductor is gone. It is so well themed. Very fun ride. This is just outside, like there's like the violin's playing by itself. And then in this attraction, you see all of them. You see like the guy playing, his head turns around backwards. And you see them, they turn into ghosts. Oh, look at this, the hand is moving. The hand is moving. It's playing the trumpet as it's moving. Look. Well, the flowers are all wilting.
No, that's the eyes of the cat. Orange.
See the violin starting to play. The flowers all wilted. And there's, you see the little eyes of the cat. It's such an amazing attraction. Very well themed. They have great merchandise as well. Super fun. Like, I can't recommend this enough. And like, you can see why everybody here, like, it's a very, very big deal. People are talking about it. It's only been open now, I think, for about 2.5 months. But people have been talking about this for about a year, about waiting for this attraction to open. And now that it's open, people from all over are coming to ride this one attraction. It's a completely original attraction. Beautiful Christmas tree. All right, so we're gonna go get these amazing Dutch pancakes. And they're so good. And then, like I was saying, all these little stops right here. This is mini donuts. They have powdered mini donuts everywhere you go to. Or they have like chocolate waffles, or they have donuts, or they have cookies and hot chocolate. It's so fun. Remember I told you it's like you're going through a forest? It feels like we're walking through this forest that happens to be a theme park. They have these little dioramas for the holidays. Oh, and you see the train. Train just going by. Such a cute little area. Okay, this is exciting. We're gonna get some pofferties. We're gonna meet some of our Dutch friends. They have a podcast, The Details. They're big Disney fans. And this is right where we're going to right there is Pofferty. That's what we're gonna do. These are little teeny tiny Dutch pancakes. Oh, if you ever come to Efteling, this is it. And their butter is so good. I don't know why it tastes different, but it does. Look how fast she turns those upside down. Bam, 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 bam. All right, guys. Hello, everybody. Here we are. We just got done eating the pofferties.
Poffertjes. Allemaal poffertjes.
Pofferties. Dutch pancakes. Anyways, I have a huge announcement. First, let me introduce you guys. Because if you remember, a while ago, I was on the Details podcast with these gentlemen. This is Jorn. This is Michael. But how do you pronounce your name in Dutch?
Like you're making a cappuccino.
That's exactly right.
That's it.
This is Ralph, okay? They're on the Details podcast. And then also, these are my new friends. Right over here, we got Willem. And we got Rick over here. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are you showing these amazingly attractive men? Well, I will tell you.
And Ralph.
Yes. And Ralph. Right?
Thank you. Thank you.
The reason is because you guys know I've traveled to every Disney park in the world, but the one I have not gone to is Disney Shanghai. I've never made it there. So I was telling this to Ralph, and he's like, we'll organize something. They are having a big, huge tourist group of Dutch people, and I'll be the only American, so he's speaking Dutch all the time. I am going with them to Shanghai Disney. Woo! We're doing this in March. You guys will be able to watch along and have all this amazing fun and goodness, and it's gonna be super awesome. And when we get there, I'll do the whole video, literally, they're gonna be talking Dutch, but I'll just be making up what they're saying, okay? It'll be super fun. Now, one other thing. The last time I was here in Efteling, we were waving at all the people on the train, and nobody would wave back. And I was told that in here in the Netherlands, you try to be a little more reserved, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got a jacket that I feel is very Dutch. I'm gonna have them turn around, and when I tell them to, they'll turn around, they'll see my Dutch jacket, okay? All right, guys, let's do this. Okay, turn around, hey, turn the camera. Okay. I'll tell you when to turn around. I feel super Dutch.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys, I'll count 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow! So Dutch. Wow.
So, do you want us to be polite or truthful?
That's a really good question. Polite or truthful? Let's go truthful on that one. Very
Okay.
Dutch.
In Dutch. Fantastisch. Beetje gerig hoor, maar wel fantastisch.
This is what it's going to be like when I'm in Shanghai Disney. I'll be hearing that a lot. Is it very Dutch? Are you jealous?
We are jealous. Yeah, we're definitely jealous.
We're jealous.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not typically Dutch. It is like Christmas Dutch. That's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really? And you like? Because this is what they do. This is what they do in the Netherlands. They speed skate a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Very convincing.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, how do we cancel this guy's tour?
Are we sure we want to take them along?
Let's get him canceled.
You have to bring the jacket along now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wear it in Shanghai. Okay, we'll wear this in Shanghai. All right. So this is what was awesome. So Rick was telling me he goes to America a lot, right?
I do.
He goes to America a lot. He did the Disney College program. These are all big Disney fans. There's a Disney College program. Willem travels, is a part of a travel company, goes to Disney all the time. His favorite park is Disneyland.
Disneyland Anaheim, yes.
Anaheim. And what's your favorite part, Rick?
I would go with Tokyo Disney Sea.
Tokyo Disney Sea. Okay, Ralph, what was your favorite Disney park?
Park is Anaheim.
Parks Anaheim.
Yeah.
That's the Disneyland in Anaheim.
Yeah, same for me.
Michael, what is your favorite?
Anaheim as well.
Anaheim?
Yeah, the original.
Okay, and Jorn?
I'll go with Tokyo Disney Sea as well.
Tokyo Disney Sea.
Yeah.
Notice not one of them said Disneyland Paris though, which I love. I love that. And by the way, just so if you're ever driving in your car here in the Netherlands, Michael is like this famous celebrity DJ on Kink Radio.
That's
Kink
true, yeah.
Radio, yeah. It's all alternative. Weezer. Who's your favorite band?
Weezer, of course.
Weezer, of course. There you go. So yeah. Really, Weezer?
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah.
Over Green Day?
Anytime.
Oh! I love Weezer too, though.
But they did a lot of tours together.
Yes, they
They're
did.
Good. They're good.
Did you ever see the video that Weezer did with the Muppets?
Yeah, definitely. Keep fishing. That's a
Yes,
favorite.
it's
Yeah.
really good. All right, guys. So you'll see them later on in a couple months. We'll all be in Shanghai together, right?
Looking forward to
And
it.
then all of them will be wearing this jacket. Oh, yeah, you have to get it for us.
Get us the address. I'm a medium.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. I brought this just for that joke, guys. Literally just for that one joke. All right, we're going. The Dutch Bros are taking us into this carousel because they said it's a classic here at Efteling. We've never done it. All right, so this is what they're telling us. This is a classic. It's a carousel, but it runs on steam. It literally is a steam engine carousel. We're going to get on with the Dutch Bros. I'm not exactly sure, but my horse is smaller. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter. Why do you have such a big horse?
I'm a regular here, so
That's your
that's why you get the big
You're
horse.
regular?
Yeah.
All right. And you got the little tiny horse.
Yeah, I prefer the safety aspect
This
of
is the
it.
safety aspect.
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Yes, now, you might be wondering, their English is amazing. They all speak, their English is awesome. Why does everybody speak English?
It's a basic course at every school. You get it at school.
You get at school?
Yeah, you don't pass your school if you don't have English.
Oh, okay, all right.
And of course, there's there's the music, there's the movies. So it's like it's baked into our culture.
Right, so like the best bands are like Green Day.
Or Weezer.
Or Weezer.
I mean, Weezer did mention Green Day in one of their songs. They didn't return the favor just yet.
No,
So
but I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this is going to be very divisive.
Okay.
Who's better, the Beatles or Weezer?
Ooh.
Do we dare?
I don't think anyone can top the Beatles.
No. Nobody's Beatle-proof.
No, nobody.
No, the Beatles are too good. All right, I'm glad you said that. Okay. I was a little nervous, but we're okay. All right, guys.
We're good. We're good.
We're going to go on this steam-powered carousel.
Yeah.
It's an original.
I think so. Yeah. It's
Original?
It's real classic.
Oh, yes, I have to show this. Those are the music notes. You see the piece of paper going?
Yeah. And I think this used to be steam powered as well.
Isn't that fun? The horn just went.
Well, I remember this was pretty fast as well. typical Dutch.
This is typical Dutch?
Very much so, yeah.
What makes it typical Dutch?
If you go on a Saturday into town, you'll have one of these. It's called a draaiorgel. It's everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah, you put coins in the collector box for, you know.
This is a great video.
I'm trying to get a cohesive story out of it, but
This is riveting content.
I must say my little horse is doing the best he can.
I can notice. Okay. Their horses are faster than my horse. They're so jealous of my Dutch jacket. I'm gonna give you my Dutch jacket.
Yeah, you gotta give me the address of your tailor because I want in, man. I want in.
It's too good. So Michael's gonna be on the radio Monday morning.
Yeah.
All I ask is, because sometimes you videotape yourself on the radio.
Yeah.
You gotta wear the jacket.
It'll be my honor.
You gotta wear
It'll be my honor.
the Dutch jacket.
Let me try it on. Let me get rid of this one. And once again, show my Weezer.
The
sweater.
Weezer. Weezer's awesome. Don't get me wrong. There it is. Oh my gosh, you're so good looking.
This is gonna be on the radio.
Okay, it's gonna be on the radio, guys. It's gonna be on the
Definitely.
radio. So how can an American audience find you so they can see that?
Okay, what I'll do is I'll put it on my Instagram story on Monday morning.
Okay.
I'll tag you in it.
Okay.
You can share it on your Instagram story.
Okay, we'll share it on Provost Park Pass Instagram. You guys see that? Ooh, so good. You guys, it feels as good as you think. It's a little scratchy.
I get it a lot.
Okay, so now I'm going to take you guys to probably one of the best parts of this whole theme park. It's called the Fairy Tale Forest. It's absolutely amazing and wonderful, and you could spend days in there, it feels like. So delightful. I'm going to take us into the Fairy Tale Forest, which is one of our favorite parts here about Efteling. This is the whole theme park got started because of this Fairy Tale Forest. This here is the Fairy Tale Forest, and we are going to go inside here and check. Look at that, shaking your pillow, falls all the way down, and we're going to go inside. And there's multiple pathways that you can take. You can walk multiple directions and just kind of go get lost in here and enjoy it. It tells all these fairy tales. Now I will tell you this, these fairy tales are not Americanized. By that, what I mean is that they are sometimes a little gruesome, a little bit darker, but they have a purpose. They serve as a purpose, like to teach children safety and different things. So let's go through and find this whole amazing Fairy Tale Forest. This here is Sleeping Beauty's castle. The story is that, you know, the king and queen had a beautiful baby and she was put to sleep. See, they're sleeping. Something I really like here, these are the garbage cans here at Efteling. These wicker baskets. And they're placed pretty, they're all over the place, but that's their garbage cans. It just seems so organic? I don't know. This is the path that you follow. And like I said, there's multiple ways to go. So we want to go through, I want to see the whole Fairy Tale Forest with you. So we're going to try to walk around and see everything. There's another garbage can. I just love it. This here little toadstool. I think you can walk up through there. Miles is actually going to go in there. There he goes. You got these little guys here. Looks like they're fishing or something. Walking up there. I think you can speak through there and they can hear you in the house, I think.
Testing, Miles, can you hear me? Testing, testing, Miles, can you hear me? Testing, testing, Miles, can you hear me?
Miles just exited out. We're gonna come right over here. You can see the face on the tree has a face. This is a little story. This is called the Gnome Village. And apparently the gnome locked his key in the house and he asked people for help, and they were so busy doing their own stuff they couldn't help out. And then the village turned into chaos because the gnome who locked his key in the house was a musician and they wanted music. Eventually he got back into his house. Thank goodness, there he is. Here we are, we're just continuing walking through this gnome village. I love these little houses because you just walk in. Oh, and look over here. It's like this. They're washing and everybody's busy here in the gnome village. So there's a little handle here. Miles just pushed the handle. If you push the handle, the guy goes like, hey, who's here? A little rabbit in the background too. All right, let's continue on, guys. And I love this. Okay, so of course I already showed you the little garbage baskets right there. And then they have these little mushrooms, and they've added a little bit of snow and ice to the mushrooms, but they have these little mushrooms. People get on these for like a little photo. Just like that. Hey. Now this here is where they have like some stroopwafels and different things, but this is also the man with a long neck, and his neck gets so tall. So the story goes that these princes would come and ask for the princess's hand in marriage, and the evil queen would always set these horrible tasks that are impossible to do. But there's these brothers, and they all had unusual talents, and one of them his talent was a long neck. And so whenever the evil queen would set a task, they were able to overcome the tasks easily because of their unique talents, like having this long neck. It gets to be very, very tall. Let's see how long his neck is. I'm gonna back up because I can barely see. Wow, look how tall his neck is. Surely it can't get much bigger than that, but it is. Oh my goodness. Amanda. Good grief. It's still going up. Long neck. Oh my gosh. Look at that. There, fine. Now behind me, this is one of the things that's the best here at Efteling. These are their garbage cans. And, he's like saying how hungry he is, whatever, and you throw in your garbage right there. Continuing through the fairy tale forest. Let's see what's up next. What's the next fairy tale we'll see? So we're gonna go down this way. This is the thing that the first time we didn't realize. We walked through and we ended up exiting and we missed like 3/4 of the forest. So take your time. It's a lot of fun. This is the Little Mermaid, and the story is that the prince was shipwrecked, and she rescued the prince and brought him to dry land, and she sang a beautiful song to tell him, to wake him up. She fell in love with the prince, and she wanted to be with the prince. Now keep in mind, this is not Disney, right? This is the original fairy tale. And so the sea witch says, I'll give you legs in exchange for your voice. Now the original story even had it so that it was painful for her to walk. It felt like she was walking on shards of glass. But this story, the witch was like, I'll give you the legs for your voice. And so she agreed to that. And then she went on dry land and she met the prince, but since she lost her voice, she had no way to tell him that she was the one that rescued him, that she loved him, and the prince fell in love with somebody else. Let's go see this next fairy tale. This is Little Red Riding Hood. There she is, outside the cottage. There is the wolf. And then over here. And over here is Little Red Riding Hood. All right, we're gonna continue on, guys. There's these cute little mushrooms. Let's continue on through the forest. Each of these places, the different fairy tales has it in. They have it in Dutch, English, Spanish, and French. But this particular version, of course, has right in the middle has Italian because Pinocchio is Italian. Pinocchio's shot. Well, Geppetto's shot. And then here he is. Of course, what happens to Pinocchio? He gets swallowed. Oh, there he is. By a giant sea creature. And Miles is trying to rescue him by turning the little fishing. Oh, there goes Pinocchio. Oh my. Let's see if Pinocchio comes back. And I think the feather's there because it tickles his nose and makes him sneeze. Oh, see, Pinocchio's gone. And then he sneezes Pinocchio out. There he is. Help me! This is a story of a lady who had enchanted red dancing shoes. And she was an old lady, and this spoiled girl, she wanted them, and she stole them. And she put them on, and she started laughing because the shoes made her dance, and she thought it was funny. But then what ended up happening, she couldn't stop dancing. She danced the entire night, and she finally found this man, this soldier, a bearded soldier, and he came and he helped cut off the shoes of her feet, which is very painful. And then the shoes ended up dancing all by themselves right out of the town. There they are, the shoes, and they continue to dance right out of the town. See, kids, we don't steal things that don't belong to you. Here's a little wishing well. And we're gonna go right over here to one of the best things in the world. So, this is kind of fun. Hang on a second, Amanda. Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, my wife has a phobia called kismemophobia.
Yes.
And what it is, it's a fear, particularly of coins. Like it's a phobia of coins. She doesn't like them. And so what we're about to go see is the thing that she hates the very most.
And fear isn't really the right word. It's just the description of this phobia. It's a real phobia. It's more just like disgusted. It's an aversion to coins. And it's such a strong aversion to coins and jewelry is like the
jewelry,
biggest one,
metal.
Really. Small, like little metal objects. It's so bad. It's so terrible for me. I can't even.
You have to stay closer to me because I have the microphone.
Oh.
You're walking away.
I'm like it's so terrible for me. I can't even touch them. I can't even look at them. It's that bad. Even saying the word jewelry, like I hate it. I hate it.
So we're gonna go see something she loves. This is a donkey right here, and you could pay money. It will lift its tail, and it poops gold coins. Oh look, one just popped right out. That's amazing. Oh, we're gonna see here if this is gonna happen. Oh my, it's shot all the way out there. Miles just put one in.
You have to put it in pretty carefully.
Oh, he's trying to put the coin in?
Try again. Oh, get ready.
Oh my goodness, it's shot all the way out there. Oh, here goes another one. Oh! That's our new friend Bjorn. Did you get your coin? Oh, there it is. Wow, this is the coin they got. Oh, so fun. Oh, what does it say on this side? Efteling. This is just like this gardens here, and just like it's so fun, and they tell stories. This is the Frog Prince story. Look at that little ball. It's like being lifted up by the water. Yeah, nice little hot cocoa place.
Pistachio and white chocolate.
Pistachio and white chocolate hot cocoa. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, this is one of our favorite things. It's like the water lilies, these little water fairies. This is one of Amanda's favorites. Walking in here so you guys can see this. Here we go, right back here. It's a little show. Okay, we're going inside for this water lily show. Oh, right down here. This is one of Amanda's favorites.
Oh, I love it. This is a real treat.
It's a real treat. Showtime.
'S'nachts, als de maan schijnt in het prachtige oerwoud, let dan vooral op deze mooie waterlelies. Vroeger waren deze bloemen sterren, die samen met de maan en de andere sterren 's'nachts dansten op het water. Op zekere morgen luisterden er enkele sterren niet, toen de maangodin hen riep om weer terug naar de hemel te gaan. Ze dansten en dansten, tot een heks.
Comes the monk or whatever they are, little creatures. It's the dance of the water moving. Oh, here comes the ducks. And there they go. That's the end of it. Yay! Too good. And that's it. The waterfall turns back on. The water's coming back down during the show. This here is a story of Tom Thumb, and he and his brothers were out, and this evil giant chased him. And they try to. Oh, there's Tom Thumb, and Tom Thumb steals the giant's boots. And those are called 7-league boots. And he puts those boots on and he's able to walk great distances. And so that allows Tom Thumb to travel super far. And a lot of these signs you'll see has Tom Thumb wearing these boots. Now for the holidays, they have these socks that you can poke your head out. So it looks like you're in this giant sock. What a great little photo. Now we know the story of Tom Thumb stealing the 7-league boots, which allows him to travel great distances. And as you can see, there it is. Yep. Love it. It really is a forest. You're like walking through a forest. They have all these magical little fairy tales, and there's multiple pathways to go. And a lot of families come here and just spend the day and just enjoy it. Have a little picnic area. And this is how Efteling got started. Was this fairy tale forest, and then it expanded from here. This is the story of Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, there he is. Efteling opened in May 31st of 1952. There is rumors that Walt Disney visited it and was inspired. Unproven, but he did visit Tivoli Gardens, which is somewhat close by. So people think that he actually came and visited here. But this park here was open more for like this fairy tale garden area. After a while, they started expanding it into rides and different attractions, and it just keeps growing. And it's really the pride of the Netherlands. They love it here. They love it, and they have great respect for it. And I think they should, because it is awesome. I love it. I love it here. My wife absolutely it is one of the most enchanting theme parks I've ever been to. It just has this really cool vibe about it. This next one is the saddest story. It's about this little match girl. She sells matches. It was on Christmas Eve. Nobody bought any matches, and she was barefoot. She was freezing cold, and her feet were swollen or red and blue because she was so cold, and she couldn't move anymore. And she didn't dare go home until she sold some matches. And she decided to light one match just to try to help warm her up. When she did, she saw like her feast and then like a fire. And then she lit another match and she saw a feast. And she finally lit like a final match, and she saw her grandmother who had passed away, who she missed so much. And her grandma came and gave her a warm hug and took her away. It's a sad story.
In de donkere straat. Zwavelstokjes die niemand wou kopen. Angst voor thuis, om straf te ontlopen. Achter de vensters huist welvaart en vrede. Enkel wat warmte is haar eenvoudige bede. Mag één enkel stokje aan de bundel ontbreken? Eén enkel stokje zal zij durven ontsteken? Een kachel ligt op in stralende gloed. Is het een wonder? Ziet ze het goed? Het droombeeld vervaagt, verdwijnt met de wind. Wonderen bestaan, maar niet voor dit kind. Een tweede stokje, het vlamt op in haar hand. Een feestmaal verschijnt wanneer het ontbrandt. Een ganzige bruid, hoe kan die gans leven? Een droom die vervliegt in het zwerk, raast aan de andere voorbij. Een herinnering komt wat grootmoeder zei. Een vallende ster, een ziel gaat op reis. Naar hemelse vrede, naar Gods paradijs. En zie, daar is Grootje, zij reikt naar het kind. Zacht stralend van goedheid, met een liefde die wint. Ach Grootje, lief Grootje, ach voer mij toch mee. Naar de innige warmte van uw hemelse vrede. En zie, in grootmoeders armen ontvliet zij deze aard, voor eeuwig voor zorgen en rampspoed gespaard. In de sneeuw blijft dit meisje, in kou overheen, haar mond in een glimlach van vrede.
Here we go. Let's see his trees talking. I love that they have these talking trees here. Let's see. Oh, his eyes are moving. And then these trees, they'll talk to you.
Kennis te maken. Ik ben Kniezende Kniesoor. En als ik heel even die naam mag waarmaken.
This next one, of course, we all know the story. It's the Emperor's New Clothes. And there they are, they're dancing to the Emperor's New Clothes. And then the Emperor comes out, he's not wearing anything. There goes the Emperor right there.
Ieder jaar geven de kabouters een kabouterbal.
You can see him for the flying carpet. Okay, we're gonna exit out of the fairy tale forest. There's even more, but we're gonna exit out because we're gonna keep showing you this park. It's gonna start getting dark here pretty soon. We want to show you the winter wonderland excellence of Efteling. Okay guys, we're about to ride the newest attraction here at Efteling. It's called the Dance Macabre. It is one of the, I've been on it before, I have to tell you though, this is one of the best attractions I've ever been on. It's completely original. Let's do it. So they have like characters that walk around. See, that's like Let me come over here. I don't want to. These are characters that walk around. There they are, and from the new Dance Macabre. So we're waiting at night. It's kind of in the dark to see how the Dance Macabre looks at nighttime now. All right, now we're here at nighttime. It looks awesome. All right, so there's a little tombstone here. It says Catherine Arbush. And the reason is because Kate Bush, in the prior attraction, she did a song in that prior attraction, the artist Kate Bush. So they have this here, instead of saying Kate Bush, it's Catherine Arbush. Now, if you look here at the tombstone, you can see this date. This is European, so that's not July 4th. It's actually the 4th of, it's the 7th of April. And here he passed away on Friday the 13th. It's October 13th, but that was actually a Friday the 13th. So October 13th, 1876 truly was Friday the 13th when he passed away. This is his crypt, the conductor's crypt, Joseph. And this door will shake and rattle. And we're getting ready to go in. So it's just amazing. The theming they have here is, there's Miles and Amanda. Amanda, how much do you love this?
Oh, I love this.
You love it.
I love this. Love, 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 love.
And we had to come do this again at nighttime because this is just so amazing. The ambiance, the theming, the theatrics is just perfect. And you can see that, you'll hear all these amazing little sounds of creatures and critters. So we just kind of got it translated for us. You hear these sounds like that sound. It's the unmentionable evil, I guess is what he's called. And the unmentionable evil, you can hear it, he swallowed the band. The band is playing on Friday the 13th, and he took them. Hear the sounds? And now the band plays every night. Okay. So we're waiting. Look at this. While you're just waiting, this is just open forest. And I found out, I talked to some people who work here. Only 11% of the Efteling land can be developed. The rest of it has to remain a forest. The fog is rolling in. This is just the amazing theming for this particular attraction, guys. Okay, so the cat actually appears in the tuba on this side. Let me just see if we can see that cat appear again. That attraction is amazing, and it's doubly amazing coming at nighttime. All right, now I'm going to take you over to the holiday area. The whole main purpose of this is this winter wonderland that they have. So this is a crazy thing that just happened, guys. We are the Dutch Bros, the guys who are going to Shanghai with. They introduced me to the lead member who helped design the Dance Macabre. And we got to write it with him and ask him questions. And it was so fun. His name, I'm worried I'm going to say his name wrong. Jorin, I think. Anyways, he designed it. And Amanda asked him, she's like, did you ever ride Alien Encounter in Walt Disney World? And he's like, oh my gosh. He's like, I love that ride. He goes, that was partly an influence for me. The beginning of the Dance Macabre was influenced by that attraction. And Amanda's like, I knew it. She's like, I said that when I wrote it the first time. And he laughed. He's like, you recognize that? And she's like, yes. Because there's a part where, I guess in Alien Encounter, I've never been on it, it gets dark and you hear the alien moving around, and in the Dance Macabre it gets dark and you hear the unspeakable evil moving around. So such a treat and delight. And you guys are just probably watching the screen. This is absolutely beautiful. Here we are at Efteling. I love it. It's just, I don't know, enchanted is just the best way I can describe it. And also, I've had many Dutch people come up to me, and they're like, "Oh, you're back," because we're here in the summer, and they're like, "We enjoy your Efteling videos," and I'm like, "Thank you." And they want to know, like, what do you think of Efteling? I just want to tell you have been so kind, and to all the Dutch people, you're very lucky because Efteling is just wonderful, and it's wonderful. All right, let's go check out this Winter Wonderland. Okay, we're gonna walk towards the Winter Wonderland, guys. This was the steam-powered carousel that we rode on, and this here is some Christmas trees. But this is not the Winter Wonderland. It's just that they have these Christmas trees periodically throughout the park. My thoughts on Efteling. If you ever have the opportunity to come to it, I recommend it highly, as high as I can. Absolutely. And I know most of us are watching these videos. We love Disney, and I love Disney. Disney's still like my favorite, right? If you ever make your way to Disneyland Paris, maybe think of extending your trip and traveling up to the Netherlands to spend some time at Efteling. I would recommend it. Okay, we're coming upon this. It's lovely. Let me show you this beautiful area here. This is the outside area. They have an ice skating rink. They have lights. It lets you feel the holiday spirit. Just makes you feel good. You're like, oh, the world is a good place. All right, guys, let's go in to see this brand new, the Winter Garden. This is only around for the holidays. Lots of Christmas trees. They have Christmas music. They have places for you to sit. Let's just kind of walk around. You can have a Santa Claus sleigh. This is what's so cool. I love this. They have giant bonfires that are just burning till people get warm. They have warm drinks, and like cinnamon buns and warm drinks and chocolate and hot coffee. And these are like these different, let's see over here. What is this? Croissant roll with white chocolate, winter sprinkles, and snowy powdered sugar. Oh my gosh. They have some games to play. But this is just so unique to me. And they just keep putting, and people just keep coming here and they throw wood on. So right there. And these gentlemen right here, they put the wood on. And then over here, they've got a few more games for you to play. More warm beverages and food. Have fun. Little tables to sit at, relax. This is just here. This is not year round. This is only at this time. And over here is ice skating, and I think we have to do that. There's another fire over here. And there's like a little sleigh with an E for, oh, look guys. They have this Efteling sleigh you can get a photo in. Here's the merchandise. Holiday merchandise. Oh my gosh. Can you handle that? That's super fun. Look at that little snow hat. They have a nice little sleigh there. It's all lit up for photos. Stoking the fire. This is like a chili cheese hot dog, whatever. People say it's very good. It's only here for the holidays. They have these warm cinnamon buns. And of course the ice skating. Let's go to the ice skating and check it out. You guys, here we are at Efteling, and they have, in the wintertime here in the holidays, they have this area transformed into the Winter Wonderland, or called the Winter Garden. There goes Miles and Amanda, and we're gonna go ice skating. Let me take you ice skating. And here we go, guys. I haven't ice skated in forever, so about an 80% chance I'm gonna fall down. Amanda, are you having fun?
This is perfect. This is seriously like winter wonderland. It is perfect. Perfect winter activity. It's so charming. It's so beautiful.
Miles is trying to learn to skate this little penguin. It's awesome. There's trees right here in the middle of this ice skate rink. There's Amanda.
Good.
Spinning. Okay, you guys, here's the thing. We haven't even showed you some of the roller coasters they have here. I will do that tomorrow morning. I will come back here, and Miles and I will ride some roller coasters. We'll ride the Baron. We're staying at the Efteling Hotel, so I'll let you in early. We'll use that early access to do some really cool attractions. We'll continue on with this video. I hope you have been enjoying it so far. Wait a minute. Have you hit that like button? You have? Okay, let's continue on. That means you get bonus footage of tomorrow riding roller coasters. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna go to sleep, and we'll start tomorrow. For you, it's gonna be instantaneous, but for me, we'll pick it up tomorrow morning. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I know I haven't slept yet. We're getting pancakes. We got pancakes. I got savory. This is ham, mushroom, and cheese. Miles got like wanted to make a little thing yourself. And then Amanda got, what is that?
Tomato, cheese, and what else was in it? Onions?
Yes, let me cut this so you can see it a little bit. There's cheese in this. Ooh. It's awesome. And we have syrup and powdered sugar you put on it as well. Okay, now when the video starts again, it'll be morning. Good morning, everybody. Here we are at Efteling. It's the morning time. We have early entry. Right behind me is the Baron ride. We have early entry to ride Baron. We're gonna go ride it. Oh, it's a good one. They also have the wooden roller coaster. Let's go do this. You guys, for the early morning, you're not gonna believe how many times we rode the ride. Where are we going? This way?
Yeah.
Guess how many times we rode the ride? 6.
Not one.
Not one. Not two. Not three.
Not four.
Not four.
Not five.
Not 5.
6.
6 times. And we were in front row, and they just kept asking us, they're like, do you want to go again? Because nobody was waiting. We're like, yeah, let's go again. And after 4 times, Amanda's like, that's enough. She got off. And then Miles and I we rode 2 more times. It's a little cold, but it's good. Now we're gonna head over to.
It's the best roller coaster. You need to talk about it. Talk about what happens in it.
Oh.
It's an incredible roller coaster.
It is an absolutely here. Hold on, let me show it to you. It's an absolutely incredible roller coaster. The story is that they're miners and they're plunging down into the mine shaft right now. And what happens is that the Baron, the guy who's the miner, is kind of greedy. And there's these 3 willing women spirits. And when you first get in the ride, you see there's 3 giant furnaces and they're burning with fire. And as you get in the ride, those ghost spirits come through. You see them and they turn the fire off. And they're like, you've gone too deep, you can't steal our gold. And then you get plunged into the mine. And when you go down in the mine, when you go down the mine, it's filled with steam and fog. So that drop, you can't see the bottom of the mine shaft. So it feels like you're falling forever. Excellent attraction. Really good. How good is it?
It's one of the best. The thing about Efteling, the attractions are stories. So majority of the attractions here have excellent storytelling along with excellent songs. So it makes these rides an experience, not just a fun roller coaster. It's about the experience
yes.
of these attractions, which is great. Kind of like Disneyland does.
Now the next one that we're gonna go do right over here is the George the Dragon, the racing roller coaster. It's a wooden roller coaster. It's racing, got red and blue, and it is really fun. Miles is excited. He loves roller coasters. So we are headed to this amazing wooden roller coaster, and you race. And the best part is like if your side wins, they lower the banners, the red side or the blue side, and it's just a very smooth, fun roller coaster. Even though it's wooden, it's still very smooth. There's like one guy on it. One guy at the very back. Early entry, guys. Right behind the wooden roller coaster, they have this here is the Python. It's a looping, twisting roller coaster. Now, I will say this, we've been on this roller coaster. It is a little herky-jerky. And when it first got here, a lot of people said they didn't really like it because they're like, this is not like Efteling. They didn't feel like this really represented Efteling. But now it's kind of become part of the park history. It's a good attraction, but it is very, very herky-jerky. Oh, you're not gonna believe this. Right as we got there, the ride stopped. So they're not running the ride. And we got this early morning, so we're like, okay, well, what do? We decided we're gonna go do this other one. I think it's called the Flying Dutchman. It's like Pirates Caribbean / a roller coaster / it's a small world. I know, it sounds really very weird.
But that's okay, because yesterday we did that one 3 times
yes,
in a row.
Yes.
3 times in a row. Like
so fun.
So fun. One of my favorite wooden roller coasters ever. It's a blast.
So
just having them go side by side is so fun. You can look over at other people.
Yes,
it's so fun.
It's very fun. Okay, so this is the Hollander. It's the best of both worlds. You can see the track down there. It's like a boat on a roller coaster that goes through like a Pirates Caribbean. It's a Pirates Caribbean that turns into a roller coaster, then turns into a boat ride. This is something I really think is cool too. This is called like the Nest. It's a giant playground area for kids to go play, and it's just they have lots of these here in the park. Several places for kids just to sit there and play hard. And the other thing I absolutely love here in the wintertime are these open fires. And they have these people here, they just throw wood on, they keep the fires burning. It's so cool. I thought they were gas fires, but then they have like these guys over here with logs, and they throw on wood and get it going. That's the stockpile of wood that they use to burn for the day. Hello. So fun. This is a cute little attraction that Amanda loves. It's called the something Tufterbahn, and you ride these old-timey cars, and then you have a horn, and you honk your horn, and it scares the chickens. How many layers of clothing does Amanda have on? Let's find out. Amanda, how many layers of clothing do you have on? How many layers of clothing do you have on?
Huh?
How many layers of clothing do you have on?
12.
Miles wanted to ride by himself, so there he goes. There goes Amanda. All right, guys, we're on our way. There's a little horns here to honk. And you just drive along this little track. There's Miles. Miles! There's Amanda. Cute little fun rides. Those are the bunnies. We're going over a little bridge. If you look there, you can see Miles. Oh, we're going through a little tunnel with chickens. There she is. Another little bridge. It's a little cold this morning. Uh-oh. The chickens have taken over the car. I want to honk my horn at them. We normally ride together as a family, but there was like nobody in line. So they're like, "Do you want your own cars?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, we do." It's almost dreamlike, guys. It's so beautiful here. There's little swan boats going. It is so fun. All right, so here is what's going to happen next. We are gonna go, tomorrow's video is gonna be a vlog of us traveling. We're gonna travel from the Netherlands to Germany. And when we're in Germany, we're gonna take you guys to a Christmas market. I've never been anything like this before. And we're also gonna go to the Neuschwanstein Castle, the castle that inspired Walt Disney to create the Sleeping Beauty Castle in Disneyland. So that's what's gonna be coming up tomorrow. Travel vlog, Germany. Then eventually we're gonna get to Disneyland Paris. You guys, Efteling. I love this place. It's magical, it's beautiful. Enchanted is a perfect word for it. All right, hit the like, hit subscribe. You guys know the drill now. Next vlog is gonna be of us traveling to Germany with you. And very excited to go to a Christmas market. Something I've never done before, so. All right, let's just do this. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Bye-bye, guys. I actually just realized I didn't have a chance in this vlog to talk to you. I just want to say how amazing you are. I hope you hear that enough. And I am talking to you. You. You're amazing, you're unique, and you're special. And you make this world a better place. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.